Welcome, apprentice. Today, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to absolutely master Skill 3 of your Marketing Executive Level 4 apprenticeship. We're talking about managing marketing materials, and by the end of this, you're going to be ready for launch.
So, let's be real for a second. Does looking at Skill 3 make you feel a little overwhelmed? You're supposed to manage production, distribution, and prove you did it all? It can feel like you're trying to juggle way too many things at once. But don't you worry, we are going to break it all down.
Okay, I want you to shift your mindset. Right now, you are no longer just a creator. From this moment on, you are the marketing mission controller. Your job isn't to be in the weeds doing everything yourself, it's to be in the command chair, overseeing the entire mission from idea to impact.
So here's our mission briefing for today. We're going to define your marketing mission, talk about what it really means to be mission control, go over some daily training exercises, build your evidence dossier for APTM, help you conquer that final assessment, and then wrap up with a final systems check. Let's do it!
First up, let's talk about your marketing mission. You know, before you can launch a rocket, you have to know its destination. So let's get crystal clear on what Skill 3 is all about. All right, on to Section 2, Becoming Mission Control. This is where we get into the nitty-gritty of what this skill actually means for you day in and day out in your job.
Okay, here's the official definition. Now, I want you to zoom in on a few key words here. Coordinating, planned, produced, approved. See the pattern? This isn't just about making cool stuff. It's about flawlessly managing a sequence of events to get the right content to the right people.
And this slide right here, this is probably the most important mindset shift you can make. A creator focuses on doing the work, but a controller, that's you, focuses on coordinating the process. You're the one managing the who, what, when, where, and how. Your real value in this skill comes from that incredible coordination.
Okay, so the theory is great and all, but how do you actually get good at this? Well, Section 3 is all about your daily training exercises. We're talking practical, real-world things you can start doing tomorrow, or even today. Here it is, your 5-step path to becoming a master controller. It all starts with the why, understanding the purpose. Then you learn the ropes, the briefs, the guidelines. After that, you become the polity guardian. You pick the right launchpad for distribution, and finally, you look at the data to make the next mission even better.
And these are your daily drills. Look, I bet you're already doing half of these things. Contributing to a brief, reviewing a draft, scheduling a social post, every single one of these actions is building your mission controller muscles. So start seeing them as training exercises, not just tasks on a to-do list. Now, let's talk about something super important, your evidence dossier. Because it's not enough to just do the work. You've got to prove your competence on a TIM. This is how you win.
Think of this table as your ultimate cheat sheet for Optum. For every phase, planning, production, distribution, there's a perfect piece of evidence. A creative brief you worked on, a draft with your comments on it, a screenshot of a scheduled post. Simple, right? But look at that last one, reflection. That's the secret ingredient that ties it all together.
And I really cannot stress this enough. Your reflection is everything. It's your chance to tell the story behind the evidence. You explain what you did, how you did it, and why it mattered. This is what shows the assessor that you don't just follow instructions, you actually understand the entire process. Let's look at a killer example for some digital content. See how clear and concise this is? It hits the key stages: brief, review, schedule. It clearly explains your role and the specific things you did. Bam! Perfect! And here's another great one, but this time for print. Again, it's specific and powerful. You coordinated feedback, you proofread, you helped with distribution. This shows you can control the mission, whether it's digital or a physical thing you can hold in your hand.
All right, Mission Controller, it's time to prep for the final boss battle, the EPA professional discussion. Let's make sure you walk in there feeling confident and ready to absolutely nail it.
You are almost guaranteed to get a question that sounds a lot like this. They want a story. They want to hear about a time you were sitting in that mission control seat, so you need to have an answer locked and loaded.
And this is what a great answer looks like. It's confident, it's clear, and it walks them through the process. You describe the campaign, your specific tasks, like writing the brief and reviewing drafts, and the actions you took. It's a perfect, bite-sized story of you being in control.
Here's another classic they love to ask. This one is all about your quality control. They want to know what systems you have in place to make sure nothing goes out the door that's wrong or off-brand.
And boom, this is a fantastic answer.
Why? Because it proves you have a multi-step process. You don't just glance at it, you check guidelines, you check facts, you get feedback from your team, and you get final sign-off. That shows a really professional and mature approach.
We've reached the end of our briefing. It's time for the final systems check. Let's make sure all systems are green for go before we send you on your way.
Okay, first checklist, production systems. I want you to be really honest with yourself here. Read through these, how many can you confidently tick off? If you've got 5 or more, I'd say your production systems are a solid go.
And now for the distribution systems check, because making awesome material is only half the battle, right? You've got to get it to the right people. So can you tick off at least 4 of these? If the answer is yes, then your distribution systems are ready for launch.
And there you have it. You've completed the briefing, you've passed the systems check, you are officially mission ready. So the only question I have left for you is this: what's the first marketing material you're going to take control of? Now go make it happen.